Hi everybody, it's July 5th, 2025, and I think we all know that life has certain areas that gift us or bestow upon us a peace that brings us above the trials and pains of living in this modern society or modern reality. So what I've learned is that self-placed requirements are survival adaptive requirements that are on our lives could lead to either transcendence or torment. And by this I mean when you adhere to certain requirements that you will not bend on, that you insist upon, you create for yourself a standard where you live and act upon things according to where those standards are or what they mean to you. And so when you reach those standards consistently, you would think that you would transcend your certain problems. But that may lead to torment because of the letdown of where you thought you would be and where you have indeed ended up at. And conversely, if you reach those requirements and they are very self-gratifying and self-affirming, you can transcend certain situations or low levels of pleasure into higher levels of pleasure in your life if you execute on those requirements. But the key to navigating this sort of area or facet of your spiritual strategy isn't necessarily success or failure. It is where your eyes are focusing upon and what you are receiving, what information, spiritual information you are receiving from your experience. Because as I've stated before in previous videos, failures could be the best thing for you. It could save you from undue stress. It could save you from disaster because sometimes you are led to what you think you want purposely to keep you from getting what you truly need. And I'm not here to talk about evil and, deception and, negativity that is just insidious and just disruptive for just being disruptive. I'm just talking about the nature of a spiritual life. There is going to be challenges that are meant to try to disrupt your ascendance to your higher calling and to your level of peace. That's just the way it is. But you are not targeted per se to be led to your demise at any time without any of yours saying so to combat any of that kind of issue. So going back to requirements, requirements in daily activity and daily spiritual practice are great. They're a great set point for or jumping off point for experiencing and channeling your energy into viable and productive forms of spiritual living and for wisdom. But it's just that the state of your intentions or the state of your spiritual gravity, if you are gravitating towards negativity because you have a certain spiritual illness, your requirements are going to get corrupted by blinding you towards the true meaning of those requirements and what they're leading up to or where you want to go. So the best advice I could give is to be vigilant. And if you're vigilant in your adherence to to the light, you could turn around any negative leading path and head right back up to the positive effects of the requirements that you set for yourself. This isn't very technical, it's very general, to be honest, but all this is to say is that your direction starts in your center. If your center is all right, your mistakes are going to lead to good. If your center is off askew, your direction is going to lead you to a trial that leads to the correction in your path. So I hope this helps. Thanks.